How are you thinking about, when you say passive income, do you mean what do you mean?
I mean not having to work all day long. I want to be on a beach in Mexico instead of being on an office in Sweden in cold November.
Are you being serious right now?
If you stumbled upon this video looking for ways to build a passive income for yourself in 2022, then I'm actually here to tell you that there isn't such a thing, and passive income is not truly passive. If you want to know why, then keep watching this video. Hello and welcome to The Nimble Nomad. My name is Arjun and this is the channel where we talk about money and investing. In case you're new here, please consider subscribing as I make new content about money and investing every single week. So there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos and YouTubers out there who talk about building a passive income and how you can rake in millions, if not hundreds and thousands of dollars in passive income if you do X, Y, and Z. But the truth is 90% of these YouTubers and these videos are actually talking or trying to sell you some sort of a course so that they can actually generate passive income for themselves. And the course itself is actually meaningless. The whole idea that you can sit on a beach and lay there and basically rake in money based on some random get-rich-quick scheme doesn't actually exist. Don't actually get me wrong, I am a huge believer in building wealth through passive styles of income, but the truth is that passive income, in short, is not actually passive. And let me explain to you why. So in theory, there are only two ways of building passive income. And the two ways actually are: one, you invest in the stock market and buy capital or assets such as equities, which pay you dividends, or they generate capital appreciation over an extended period of time. And the second way is to build a business, typically an online business, which doesn't cost a lot and is scalable and then generates passive income or income where you don't actually have to actively trade your time for money, and that's how you generate passive income. Now, if anybody tells you that there are other ways of generating passive income, A, they are actually stupid, or two, they're trying to scam you with some sort of get-rich-quick scheme. And trust me, I have done both of these and I have seen passive income come through. But the truth actually is, in doing or trying to build this form of passive income, I have actually had to spend a significant number of active hours to actually build those form of passive income. And even after that, I continue to actively be involved in each one of these income streams, even though they continue to generate money for me. So let me explain why. So the first example that I gave you, which was investing in the stock market, actually means that you actually go and buy companies which pay you a dividend, or you can buy an ETF which will pay you regular dividends on a quarterly basis. But the truth actually is that even though you buy these dividends or dividend paying stocks or equities, and this is probably the simplest way of generating quote unquote passive income for yourself, you actually have to actively monitor these investments. And the true reason for this is because all these companies that actually pay you a dividend have to heavily rely on their cash flow. And a lot of things can happen in business. Things can change, the environment can change, and sometimes these companies change their policies and methods of paying out dividends. And this has happened over the last couple of years, where some of these biggest paying dividend companies have either cut their dividends or said that they're going to significantly reduce their dividend. And I can give you specific examples where either the oil companies, when their oil prices crashed, they had to cut their dividends in 2020. And the other example was AT&T, which was a very priced dividend paying stock, recently announced that they were going to split off one of their businesses, which was Warner Media and Discovery, and as a result of which they cut their dividend by nearly 50%. So the point that I'm trying to make is, even though you go and buy these assets which are dividend paying, you have to actively monitor them to make sure that they are paying you and they are sustainable in you achieving that form of passive income, which can then make a dent. The other aspect to it is, if you go and buy a dividend paying stock, it's not actually going to suddenly start generating a significant amount of wealth for you immediately where you can offset some of your living costs. In order for you to be able to do that, you need to have a significant capital base available to you. It is true that over a significant period of time, through the power of compounding, where you reinvest dividends, your capital can appreciate and those dividends can become meaningful, but that's going to take a significant amount of time. If you think tomorrow you're going to buy a dividend paying stock and that's going to generate a significant amount of passive income for you to go and live or lay on a beach, then that actually is not true. And in order to build that capital base, you actually have to actively trade your time to be able to build that capital. Now, before we proceed with the rest of the video, a quick word from our sponsors, Freedom24, which is an investment platform that gives you access to global equities on stock exchanges like Russia, Hong Kong, and Turkey, but also gives you access to IPO stocks before they actually list on the stock exchange, which means that you get first dibs like the institutional investors as a retail investors. If you would like to sign up with them, I have a link in the video description below, and if you do sign up, you could get a free share worth up to $8,000. So please check them out if you are interested. Now on to the rest of the video. So the second option for you to be able to build passive income is to build a business. Now this business can be anything. It can be from a online affiliate program where basically you share links and you earn money from it, or it can be Amazon drop shipping, or it can even be a YouTube channel. But the whole point with these businesses is that once you set these businesses up, they essentially earn money on their own. And truly speaking, this is the actual way through which you can really unlock wealth and a passive revenue stream for yourself. Now, I am a strong believer in this, which is probably one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel for myself. But the truth is that in order to build these, it is an absolute hard grind. You have to spend a significant amount of time, and it takes many years to build this up. I'm nearly now in my third year of building this YouTube channel, and to be honest, I'm still really small. But the truth is, you have to really be passionate about it. And the point is, you actively have to spend a significant amount of time to build this in addition to your whatever job that you're doing, which actually can sustain you. The whole point that I'm trying to make is that people who build these sort of second businesses that are truly passive in nature are doing them initially as side hustles, but they do them because they're passionate about it. They can wake up every single day and say to themselves, you know what, I believe in this and I want to do this for the rest of my life. And eventually I want this side hustle to become my main hustle. And I want to stop going into the office where I trade my time for money, and I want to spend my time doing this side hustle as my main job. So the whole point that people think that, you know what, I'm going to build a passive income through some online business and it's going to rake in millions of dollars of money, and I'm going to lay on a beach, that actually does not exist. So the whole point in conclusion that I'm trying to make is passive income is not really passive. And in the end, every single aspect of passive income that you're trying to generate will need hard work, and you need to be passionate about it. I am a strong believer in the ability to build these sort of businesses or forms of revenue streams that can be passive. But the truth is, and make no mistake about it, without hard work, without passion, and without dedication, you will not be able to generate passive income for yourself. Anyway, that's my take on things. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button. It really helps out the video with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.